Bianca Belair is being touted as the EST of WWE. WWE have driven home the point that she is the toughest, fastest, strongest competitor, male or female, on the entire WWE roster. Her unique combination of strength and athleticism has led to a lot of the online wrestling community falling in love with her character of the EST and has made her one of the outsiders to win the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble match. Today we take a look at how the EST established herself on the WWE scene. Bianca Nicole Belair, better known as Bianca Belair, is one of the fastest rising superstars on the entire wrestling scene. Born in Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair was always a bag of energy and excitement looking for an adventure. Her mother and father, Trevonda and Leonard, enrolled her into tumbling and track and field, where despite being one of the younger competitors, she was still the best. She continued to run track throughout her whole high school career and set school records in the 100 and 300 meter hurdles, winning a state championship in her senior year. When it came to college, it was to no one's surprise when she was receiving full scholarship offers from a lot of SEC schools. However, Bianca initially struggled to dominate as she did in high school, leading her to attend 3 different colleges. Her first college being the University of South Carolina, here she saw her track times drop dramatically through what she described as immaturity. In an article from The Undefeated, she's quoted as saying, "I was 18 years old. I was young. It was my first time out of the house. At the time, I blamed everyone but myself. Oh, it's the coach. Oh, it's the program. I'm eating healthy. I don't know why I'm gaining weight. It was just immaturity. I didn't perform well at all. In high school, I was probably running 13.4s in the 100 meter hurdles, and getting into college, I was running a whole second slower. So I left South Carolina, transferred out of there, and blamed everything but myself." She then moved to Texas A&M, where she became an All-American as well as an academic honor roll member, hence the smartest. An injury, however, hampered her and she moved back to Tennessee prematurely. Back at home and free of injury, she joined the Lady Vols track team as a walk-on, where she was able to receive a full scholarship and managed to discover the success that she had been touted for so early on in her career. After what ESPN writer Sean Hurd referred to as a volatile 6-year track career, Bianca called it a day and moved on to a new chapter. After her track days, she moved into CrossFit, where as expected, she dominated and she appeared on the covers of many magazines. She had hoped to compete in the CrossFit Games, however, throughout her pursuit of becoming the EST, she suffered an untreatable condition called intercostal chondritis. Simply put, her ribs would constantly pop in and out, detaching from her back, which is too much pain even for the EST to bear. She had stopped competing in CrossFit, however, as one door closed, another opened. After interest from shows like American Ninja Warrior, she eventually found herself looking into wrestling. Step in Mark Henry, a former strength competitor and WWE legend who had taken notice of Bianca during one of her competitions in 2015, and he offered her a tryout. Based off what we learned about Bianca so far, you could tell how this tryout went. Mark Henry in the same Undefeated article said she shined above everybody. She had a big fluffy tutu on and a polka dot bow in her hair, and every time she finished a lift or a run or a jump or whatever, she just had something extra and brought so much attention. Bianca received a call back for the second tryout at the Performance Center, where she once again showed the potential for greatness and left no doubt in anyone's mind as to why she would be a great fit for WWE. Unlike most wrestlers, Bianca didn't work the indies, nor did she go to wrestling school. She was one of the few that managed to transfer seamlessly and, excuse the pun, take this hurdle in her stride. Within 5 months, she was wrestling in NXT live events against the likes of Aaliyah and Nikki Cross, as well as Liv Morgan. Bianca continued to outshine everyone in the Performance Center, even her male counterparts, deadlifting 400 pounds with a smile on her face, earning her name the Genetic Beast. Not as catchy, but an accurate description. She was given the chance to shine at the Mae Young Classic in 2017, and as expected, she shone, receiving crowd reactions for the use of her hair. She beat the life out of Sage Beckett with her ponytail, and then she started to integrate this into more of her matches. Belair, as per her character, stole the show. She was, however, defeated by eventual winner Kairi Sane in the second round of the tournament. She slowly started to become a mainstay of NXT Women's Division, regularly having matches against Ember Moon throughout the back end of 2017 and early 2018. Throughout 2018, she maintained an unbeaten streak that led her to appearing at the Women's Battle Royale at WrestleMania. Her unbeaten streak led to her winning a number 1 contenders match to face Shayna Baszler at TakeOver, where she lost the streak due to interference from Jessamine Juke and Marina Shafir. Skip to War Games, and she was added to the Women's War Games match on the team of Shayna Baszler, Io Shirai, and Kaylee Ray, who were defeated by Candice LeRae and Rhea Ripley. This is the match where Dakota Kai also turned on Tegan Nox. The following night, she represented Team NXT in a winning effort for the NXT Women's Survivor Series team. Bianca's next big appearance was at the Royal Rumble, where she made everyone take notice with a record 8 eliminations, establishing her dominance, but being eliminated by the eventual winner Charlotte. At this point in time, a main roster call-up was only months away, and her last match in NXT was against Charlotte Flair, where we got the famous phrase, "You don't go here." Bianca's in-ring debut was on the night after WrestleMania in a mixed tag team match with her husband Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins defeating Angel Garza, Austin Theory, and Zelina Vega. Due to the pandemic, Bianca's time on the main roster has been patchy. However, after being drafted to SmackDown, she's now seeing a lot more action, having competed in a #1 contender match for the SmackDown Women's title. She's also featured in the Women's Survivor Series match and has been involved in singles competition against the likes of Natalya and Bayley. Outside the ring, Bianca is, as previously mentioned, married to one half of the Street Profits Montez Ford. Bianca is also a face of the Black Lives Matter movement in pro wrestling and is an empowering figure to all young girls across the globe. It's easy to see why Bianca has taken to wrestling so easy. Her athleticism and her will to succeed has driven her to this position and will no doubt have a big 2021 in her future. Given the right opportunity, I personally cannot wait to watch her shine and show everyone why she's the EST of WWE. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Who would you like to see Bianca compete against in 2021? Leave your answer down below.